Big John, Big John. Oh, good Tuesday morning, everybody. What a wonderful day. Frost on the ground yesterday morning and hard frost in Woodville, and it's going to be 70 today. So anyway, I got a bunch of running around I got to get taken care of first thing this morning. I got my truck put back together yesterday, and the tire sensor is not right, which CJ put new sensors in for me. He says you'll probably have to bring that over and we'll recalibrate it, but so I knew that was a possibility. And being as I changed that tie rod end, I want to take it over to Wonderly's and get an appointment to get the front end aligned. So yeah, so those are my first two chores. I might call Layman's and have them get my wheat in a wagon and go take care of that too, get that here. I'm back. So yeah, CJ went down to the Northwest Tire. CJ pumped the brakes, turned the key on and off a bunch of times, pumped the brakes again, and it beeped. Took his little scan tool and walked around the truck and touched each valve stem for about 3 seconds, and she beeped again, and she's all set up, good to go now. So boogied on down to Wonderly Collision. They're a little backed up. It's going to be November 9th when they can get the truck in to do a wheel alignment on it. So hopefully I've got it straight enough. I don't wreck the tires by then. That's only 2 weeks away, I guess. So we'll go. I got it close. It drives really good. So like I said, I measured it before I took it apart and then measured it when I got it back together. So it's really close. But anyway, so now he had a dipstick laying around. He goes, "You still got that bug?" I said, "Yeah, I ain't driving it much right now. I got a short I gotta find." He says, "You need a dipstick for it?" I got a dipstick for a woman years ago, and she ended up dying. I said, "Is it for a diesel?" He goes, "I think so." I said, "Yeah, mine's broke. It's been broke since I bought the thing." He said, "Hang on." He disappeared into the other room and come back out with a brand new dipstick. So dipstick and tube, and there's another piece there. I'm gonna have to check it out, take it out, and see what's what with it. So yeah, see a couple people running beans. Kevin Ruth right here. He wasn't running when I come by, but he's running now. Dust is a flying. That's the same combine as I'm demoing right now. And I seen Willie Fisher was running right down the road from me, so I'll give Dad a call. And that guy's shelling corn over there. So yeah, it's time to go. So we'll see in a little bit. All right, good afternoon. So Derek sent me a message and he dropped off a new air filter for the combine, which they were supposed to put in at Bellevue when they run it through the shop. So he dropped that off for me, so I'm going to change that out. I called Dad, and I think we're going to run over to Woodville, try and finish those beans up. There's all part of that pasture field. There's probably 8 acres, 9 acres left there, and then 14 acres in that notch field. And so get up here, and I'm gonna take 2 hands to get that air cleaner up here, so I'll be back. All right, so there's the new air filter. They're a monster. So let's put you there, kind of out of the way, and we'll get this old one out. It's all right. It just got dirty, real dirty on me. The alarm was going off in the cab. I blew it out. There we go. We'll keep her. We'll keep her. I blew this one out too. Yep. All right. There we go. Guess I wasn't holding my mouth right. All right, while we're up here, we'll check some fluids. Coolant looks a little low. Nope, she's just yellow. I don't have a shop rag with me. All right, hydraulic oil looks good. Engine oil is on the money. Actually a little over full. Keep an eye on that. All right. Cooling system on these things is massive. Okie dokie. Oh, yeah, I'm half tempted to just throw that down on the ground, but it's still a good filter. I'll blow it out again and put it in the box, and we'll keep her for a spare in case something happens. Right? Whew. All right. I think she's ready to go. Get a shop rag and we'll go check the oil in the semi. Get that ready to go too. Now it's not a big old large car. It doesn't have the straps here like your Kenworth or Peterbilts. I don't know if Internationals, the newer Internationals are like that or not. But so you come in here and you would think that this would be for steering column, but it's not. This pedal here, where the emergency brake pedal is in a car, is how you tilt and telescope the wheel. This is your hood release. Oh yeah. I know the dipstick's on the other side, but I always walk over here and look around. Fuel filter's good, level's right there. Belts look good. Belt coolant level's okay. Filter minder's good. Let's see. Plastic. Huh. No good place to stick you guys. Well, there's a dipstick. Let's take a look. Hang on. I'm gonna wipe that off. She needs changed. I get another rainy day and I'm running it. She's right on the money. So we get another rainy day and I'm running it. I'll pull her right in the barn and drop the oil on it. I gotta get filters for it. If I'm not mistaken, this old girl's got 3 oil filters over here. Yep, 1, 2, 3. Take my phone out and take a picture of that number right there. And that is probably the coolant filter there. So yeah. So this old girl's ready to go. Bertha and the grain cart's already over there. So yeah, we're good to go. Okay, when you close this, the guy told me, he says, you don't need to slam it, but you want to close it firm. He says, get her about close like that and then give it a push. Over there, good. Pull on this side, good. I'm gonna start this up. So she's got air pressure and everything else. Yeah. Click, clack, click, clack, click, clack, click. Huh. Come on, girl. She does that when it sits for a while. It's like the fuel drains out of it. Gotta prime itself. I'm not sure. Start her every day and it don't do that, but if she sits for a week and a half like it is now, or throughout the summer, then yeah, you gotta crank her a little bit. Always starts though. Oh. Hey, bartender. Goofball. Get this thing pulled outside. see how much fuel's in it. Should be all right. Burn like a kitten. Probably ought to wash your windows. Shoot. We'll let the header down. And stand on that. Yeah, definitely need to wash the windows. I hate washing windows. Well, I got paper towels. I went in the house, got a roll of paper towels. And can't find no window spray. I'm sure there's Windex in the house, but I don't want to use all Tammy's Windex. So we'll just pull her around and use a garden hose and a long reach brush. Wash brush. Definitely gonna have to take some limbs out of this tree. One big limb fell out on its own. Big dead one. Okay, so I sprayed the windows off and the mirrors. Don't forget your mirrors. Dad's got the book for the combine at home, so he's going to get that. So I'm going to jump in the semi, run that over there. He's going to pick me up, and we'll go from there. Okay, got the truck parked. Tarp's unrolling itself as we speak. I was going to put it on the road down there, but we still got to come down here and do this one. There's 14 acres back here. So I'm going to leave the truck sit here and I'll just run back and forth with it. Bertha in the grain cart. So we'll get her fired up and get her running down there. We'll unhook the header. Oh, damn it. Keys are at home. Okay. Grab the keys at home when you're home, John. Okay, well, I didn't have the camera on, and I see this battery is just about dead. But we got moved over here. Got the head hooked up. Got her reprogrammed. Header control is set. And we're getting ready to harvest some beans. It's a little wet. She's tracking in a little bit, but why you keep an eye on things. Right there. Nice big rock. We'll put that over there in the fence row. Close enough. Almost got water standing here. Whew. But we're going for it. We're going for it. Beans are dry. All right, we're done with this field. We learned a valuable lesson. Don't set the header down when you got ridges from going through mud too fast. Packed a whole cutter bar full of mud 3 times. First time, wasn't paying attention. Second time I hit the wrong button and raised the reel up instead of the header. And then there I had a little sliver, so I was taking that down the middle. Well, that end was running in right in the ridge where the mud was from the previous pass. So I just got out and cleaned that off. Luckily the previous owner left a glove in here, so my hand is not completely filthy. But yeah, we got her off, so that's good. Now we'll run down. We got 14 acres to go over there. Beans are running 70 in spots, 80 in spots actually. Truck's full, so I got to add the combine. Brought the grain cart back for him. Whew, bean dust. So I'm gonna walk up here, get in a semi, and head to Toledo. Call me probably. Just in time for rush hour. Great. All right, we made it up here. I thought I was going up Buck Road, but I actually ended up coming up Tracy Road. Got a little rough in a couple spots, but it was pretty good. I don't even think there was a backup on 75 like there was the last time, so I'm going to run 75 home and see how that looks. 75 down to 20 and 20 back to Woodville. But anyway, yeah, we're up here at the river. Getting probed right now. Waiting on the buzzer. Alright, truck next door. Big old hopper bottom train. Well, he's going to a different bin than I am, so I've got to. He said I could go ahead and dump the first box, but I got to wait on the second one. So, working up with you guys. Basically what that means is
dumps go into a common belt and go over here to a different silo. So his beans were a different grade than mine. Wetter, drier, something made him different. So he's not emptying this pit. He was emptying the other pit. When that gets empty, then he'll switch the bins, switch the consigner up there to a different bin, and then I'll dump. Up here 9 times out of 10 you just dump as fast as you can. Alright, so close the tarp, charge the air, you have to remember to dump the air, which is new for me. My old dump trailer was a spring ride, so you didn't have to worry about it, and my old truck was a spring ride truck, so I didn't have to worry about the truck neither. But this is all air ride trailer, air ride truck, so we got to remember to dump the air. The grains comes out of this fast enough that the weight comes off fast enough that you'll hyperextend your airbags and blow them. So, well, maybe not blow them, but damage them, and then they'll blow. So anyway, we'll get punched out, weighed out. We were 83,000 on that. Almost legal, and we'll turn around and head back to the farm. See, there's 2 scales here. We got the one scale on the back side that we weighed in at, and then this one out here that you weigh out at. This used to be the probe station where you came in. It used to be kind of screwed up here, but they got her fixed now. Beans at Woodville, done. Don't have quite a truckload, but there's probably 700 bushel in there, so that's not bad. And yeah, so we're heading to Dad's. Gonna do the oil well field. I'm gonna rip that off yet tonight, and because that's wheat, that's going to wheat there, so I want to at least get that off. He says it's going to rain tomorrow. There's a slight chance, but we'll see. Anyway, it's still kind of breezy out, so it's not going to get tough for a while. We'll get over there and get that ripped off and see what happens. And that'll be the last of the early beans, and then we'll have that across the road from him. There's 50 acres there. And then I've got that
16-acre field on the corner, and then we'll be done with beans. Awesome. Well, the tires have finally got the spots wore out of them. We're still bouncing a lot, but it's not like it was on the way over here. See you over there. All right, got over to Dad's. Got this field ringed. Pretty good beans. 70s, maybe even better. Anyway, I'm up against the road here. We're going to try and bring the grain cart out here along the road and dump it here. So I'll be back. I got to go get the grain cart. Well, done at Dad's, or with this oil well field. We got a bunch of ground to do over there. So I got the grain cart almost full. I got a hopper 3/4 half full, 3/4 full here. So this is going to sit till tomorrow. So we're done. So I got to get the grain cart off the road, dump it across the ditch, and yeah. So get my stuff cleaned up, and move that, and go home and have me a couple beers. It's 8:35. Well, I dropped you, broke the clip, holds the case in, but it's all right. So we got backed up and pulled her up in Dad's driveway here, and so now I just back across the road in the morning when I get the truck here, park the truck out on the road. I'll just back across the road into the other lane and pull out, and I'll be ready to go. So yeah, we'll see you then.